Hello, it's Jakob from FMGX. I was on a training ride and passed by this old military airport, and then I thought I can also just make a quick bike check video on my Dolan Seta. So I hope it doesn't fall. No. This is my track bike that I use when I go to ride the track. Also, that's the bike I use when I go for longer rides, for climbing, because I think the setup like this weighs 6.2 kilograms or something, so pretty light. Okay, starting with the cockpit, I have a 120 millimeter Ritchie WCS series C260, I think it's called, where the clamp goes from here to here, like 260 degrees around the bars. That's super light, and I really like this stem handlebar combination. I'm riding it with a Ritchie WCS Evo Curve, I think it's called. Compact drop bar that's a little bit curvy and flat on top. So yeah, it's nice to have the hands here every now and then. At the moment, that's just some cheap bar tape I had laying around, no name. Today I'm using my Garmin 530 with a standard Garmin holder that was in the box. So also nothing very special. I always get a little adrenaline rush when this bike starts tipping over. Yeah, I have this, I don't know, cheap brake, I don't know what it is, Tektro something on there for when I go climbing. I just find it nice to save some energy in the mountains and not wear down my tires like crazy. Usually on my normal training rides I don't use it, but it's also nice to have it for police controls and stuff, so not making the effort to take it off and put it back on every time. I think it might be helpful. Let's start with the main thing, the frame. It's a Dolan Seta from 2016 or 2017. Really light frame, nice geometry, I like it a lot. I also like the glossy black finish, even though usually I like colored bikes more. All black, that's not necessarily my style, even though, I mean, it looks cool, but I wouldn't mind having it in red or something. I replaced the original Alpina forks with some carbon fiber, like full carbon fiber forks with carbon fiber steerer. That's 200 grams lighter, and I wanted to save as much weight as I can while I was doing the Everesting. So that's the fork. It's a little bit different in optics, like it has this carbon fiber structure and no paint. Not perfect, like optically not perfect, but it rides well. The standard Alpina inline seat post on there, and a very cheap Prime saddle. I think that's the Chain Reaction Cycles own brand or something. Good cheap parts. I mean, yeah, the saddle probably cost 30 euros, so it's good, I like it. But on the other hand, I'm not very picky with saddles. I get along with almost all saddles. Let's continue with the wheels. That's 50 millimeter carbon wheels. I got the rims from an online shop in France. I mean, it's probably just generic Chinese stuff, but I had the guarantee and I could order it in Europe, so that's a little bit easier. And yeah, they were rather cheap. In the back I'm running the Miche, I have no idea, Pistard, I think it's the name of the flip-flop, two-sided fixed hub. In the front, Novatec ultralight road bike hub with quick release. That's just easier and lighter than having track hubs. What else? My drivetrain, Michel Pistard 2.0 chain set. I was for a long time running the SRAM S300 on there, but then I needed to replace the drivetrain, like the chainring and stuff, and switched back to the Michel Pistard that I had on the other bike before. Then the Kappstein Proline chainring and cogs with a Dura Ace 11 byte chain. I have that quite new, only did a couple of rides with that, mainly on the track. Yeah, the bike is super dirty. So the 11 by drivetrain, so far it's really nice, it's super quiet and rides very good. Shimano SPD SL 105 pedals. I think that's the first pedal in the range that's not completely metal, but has a little bit carbon fiber or plastic or whatever they make this from. Bottom bracket is Shimano. Wait, it even says on the side. Also just a normal Shimano bottom bracket SMBR60. And that's basically it. There's not many parts on such a track bike. Oh, now the wind is picking up. If the wind stops, I will try to walk around it once again. One more thing I forgot. Okay. Back to the wheels. I forgot. I still have the Conti Grand Prix 4000 S2 on it, 23 millimeters. As it is now, it was supposed to be super light for the Everesting I did with it. The Grand Prix just last super long, so next time I will change the tires, which might still take some time, according to these wear indicators here. I think I will switch to the Ritchie race slick tires that I still have laying around at home in 25 millimeters, just to make it a little bit more comfortable. And yeah, that's it. That's the bike. Now I will finish my ride, maybe another hour to get home. I really like this frame. I once had two of these actually, one for training and one for working as a cycle messenger, until I realized it is a little bit stupid to have twice more or less the same bike, so now I only have this. I hope you liked this video. If so, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, feel free to comment on the bike, tell me your experience with the frame, with Dolan bikes in general, with the 11 byte drivetrain if you have one, and then see you in the next video. Bye!